Even though many people would leap at the chance to kiss someone, quite a few actors have admitted that they absolutely detest filming love scenes. Here are the example Korean actors who hate filming. Kissing scenes. Number 1, Gongyu, who has appeared in numerous romantic dramas and movies over the years, is now regarded as a legendary kisser. But it turns out that he has had trouble filming skinship scenes, as you elaborated in an interview with Kung. This naturally makes the experience less pleasurable. He elaborated that when a whole crew is watching you kiss someone, the experience becomes really nerve-wracking. He said this is especially a problem when filming bed scenes, since there are plenty of staff looking at you without half of your clothes on you. He confessed that although he might appear confident when filming passionate kisses or bed scenes, he's actually really embarrassed in real life. He mentioned his steamy romantic scenes with Kim Sana and S Diary as an example, noting that it was the first time he had to perform a scene of that nature. He admitted that it was particularly difficult for him to act it out because it was the first time he had to do it. He also explained that it can be difficult to remind himself that he is only acting. Another challenge in filming these kinds of scenes is that you can't really improvise, since both cast members need to be well coordinated for it to seem nice on screen. And of course, you want to prevent any awkward set situations. Also mention how crucial it is for the actor to persevere in order for the scene to appear as genuine as possible. But that's not always easy to do. He admitted that once the director shouts action, it's difficult for him to enjoy it out of respect for his colleagues. His main strategy is to distance the actress from the character, so that when acting, he only sees the character he's supposed to kiss. Even have provided a very thorough justification for why skinship scenes might not be that enjoyable to shoot. Number 2, Pak Jin. In an interview, Pak Jin offered a fresh perspective on why it might be awkward at times. He briefly discussed his experiences on the set of the drama He is Psychometric, in which he passionately kisses Shine. It turns out that the process of practicing for it was really exhausting. Since they were label mates and saw each other frequently, Jin claimed that they had plenty of time to prepare the scene. Despite this, they still felt very uncomfortable when filming the final result, to the point that the crew gave them the key to it. Jin said, "The director schooled me a bit. The director said it was awkward, so I just did what he told me to do, so I think it turned out well." Another challenge that Jin encountered was that he was continuously worried about how his fans would respond to the kiss. Fans rarely get to witness idols in romantic situations, since they strongly discourage it in order to preserve their reputation, even something as innocent as an on-screen kiss. It's easy to assume that Jin was concerned that a kiss may alter how the public views an idol, which makes the encounter less joyful as he shares his ideas on the matter. He said, "Our fans probably think of it as Appa's business. Of course there might be fans who were her, but there are fans who did like it. I didn't want to disappoint them, so I tried my best." Luckily, fans weren't too upset about it. Number 3, Chang Wook. There's no denying that Chang Wook has a lot of incredible kissing scenes to his credit, but even he admitted that he was getting tired of filming them when asked about them. Healer featured a lot of skinship scenes, and it turns out that the actors thought that it was way too much. Chang Wook said, "When I looked at the scripts and saw that a kiss was written in, I would sigh and think again." He wasn't the only one, though, as even Pak Min admitted that she had never filmed this many skinship moments in a play, which truly demonstrated how exhausted he was from filming them. Chang Wook mentioned that they would both strike about it. He said, "Healer had the most affectionate scenes out of all the dramas I've done so far, to the point that I would say to Park Min Nuna, we have to hug again, and we're doing it again." According to Chang Wook, it's challenging to include so many skinship scenes in a single drama, since they may be exceedingly nerve-wracking to film. He explained, to put it simply, "We're not real boyfriend and girlfriend, so the female actress might not like filming such scenes. It does concern me, though it may have been difficult for them to complete all those scenes. Viewers are definitely thankful, to say the least." Number 4, Kim Tae-hee. In the past, Kim Tae-hee also dreaded filming kissing scenes. In an interview with entertainer Day Day, she opened up about what it was like to break into the entertainment industry. She shared how she used to routinely receive offers from casting directors as she was walking down the street. She elaborated, "A woman on the subway handed me her business card, and it turned out she was a designer for a well-known advertising firm that I've heard of. Although her acting career hadn't yet begun, she was already concerned about what it would entail to be an actress. Her main concern at the time was the kissing sequences, since she was scared about what her boyfriend would think of her kissing others on camera. She said, 'How can I do the on-screen kiss? My boyfriend will hate it.' JJ responded, 'Yes, I think that way. Even at this age, I'll never be an actress,' prompting her to laugh as she explained that she was in her early 20s at the time. It is safe to say that it isn't as concerned to film skinship scenes now, but the beginnings were undoubtedly uncomfortable. Number 5, Ji-hyun Woo. If you know anything about it, you know that he is an expert at filming romantic comedies, but there seems to be a pattern in in that he frequently performs kissing scenes and finds them to be incredibly awkward. It appears that it doesn't get any easier with practice, and during a variety show, Hyun pretty much confirmed that thought by giving viewers some additional insight into what it's like to perform skinship scenes. Hyun said, "Actually, it is embarrassing to shoot kissing scenes because there are so many people around that makes me nervous when we shoot the kissing scene. All the staff members are focusing on us and it's completely silent." The very apparent silence on set seems to be Hyunwoo's biggest issue with filming skinship scenes. He explained, "You become extra aware of every move and sound you make," he added. "Even small sounds like swallowing make me feel really awkward. So I think I become more anxious thinking about how staff members are looking at you and can probably hear every sound you make doesn't make the experience any less stressful." Fortunately, he's grown used to it by now, although it will always be uncomfortable. Number 6. Jong Suk. Even though Jong Suk has filmed numerous skinship scenes over the years, there have been times when he really struggled with it. For example, when he was having a really hard time filming a kissing scene. You probably wouldn't have guessed that Jong Suk has occasionally struggled with filming kissing scenes because he was known to be a master when it comes to all things romance. Although Big Mouth has 16 episodes and a lavish wedding in the finale, there isn't a single passionate kissing scene. Sure, there are occasional kisses on the cheek, but there isn't anything more exciting, so he found it difficult to film romantic scenes with Yoona for their drama. It may have been related to the fact that Jong Suk became quite shy around Yoona, as the drama's director admitted in an interview. Jong Suk frequently exudes a sense of assurance and passion on film, but it turns out that he is a major introvert who finds it difficult to act out love moments. As a result, he frequently feels humiliated on set. The pressure was even greater when filming Big Mouth, since Yoona and Jong Suk have been friends for a very long time. When you're used to having a strong platonic relationship with someone, it's very difficult to be romantic towards them without it being awkward. For instance, think of the time he and Handheld You did the handcuff kiss scene in W2 World's behind-the-scenes footage shows that Tonesoft got so embarrassed that he needs to take a step away. Number 7. Sung Soo Hyun. The last actor on the list doesn't necessarily detest filming kissing scenes, but regrets them after the fact. Sung Soo Hyun's first bad scene was particularly noteworthy, since he had to change out of his clothing on the set of Obsessed. Looking back on that time, he doesn't necessarily dislike the process of filming kissing scenes. Although not everyone would agree to do something like that with 30 crew people staring at them, he did it and slightly regretted it. He said it was a fascinating experience, but he admitted he felt quite shy because he was quite exposed. He added, "Before I took on this role, I always thought that if I were to do a love scene, I would do it well and it would be awesome. However, the reality of recording such a scenario didn't live up to his expectations." He admitted that he was quite nervous, which made things awkward and left him feeling like he could have done better. Who has the most romantic kissing scenes? Thanks for watching, and please let us know in the comments.